Hello and welcome to a tutorial on how to create offers on the platform Attentive, brought to you by Z from Sandhill Digital. Now, offers are also synonymous with the terms promo code or coupons. You may be familiar with those terms as they are used on other platforms as well. But in Attentive, they're called offers. You will see on the left-hand sidebar, a little ways down, there's going to be a section called Setup. You're going to click on Offers, and that's where we are here. You'll see that if I was not on a test account, I would have multiple offers here usually. And you can also toggle and filter based on the statuses of these. But we do not have a live account because that is sensitive client information. So we're just going to create an offer. There's just not too much going on there. Now, I will say when you have an integration such as Shopify, you will have a third option here, and it would be called integrated discount codes. These are the ideal situation. These are where you would actually create the code on Shopify, and then you would locate the unique ID for that code, and you would place that into the promotion code creation process. That's a little nuanced, so we can support you with a guide on how to do that, but it's very straightforward. But I can't, unfortunately, show you that unless I'm in an actual live client account, which we cannot do. So we do have two other options. And if you do not have a general platform such as Shopify, or you have a very customized website set up, you would probably use unique discount codes. I will briefly touch upon this bottom one right here, shared discount code. These are essentially static codes, which we highly advise against using only in certain very rare situations, because these can get picked up by aggregate websites and they can farm out your promo code to people who are not qualified. So if you are doing a static code, do it within a very limited time frame, such as 1 to 2 weeks or up to a month. Even a month becomes dangerous with it being picked up. But I don't want to digress too much there. So let's go back into unique discount codes, because this will show you the general way of how promo codes are built, even though it's going to look different for integrated, which is what I advise using if you have the opportunity to do so. Here, we're going to click Select. We're going to give it a name. We're going to call it, let's say, Holiday 50 2026, for instance. And then we're going to say distribution window. This is something that would actually have been set up on Shopify instead if you had done the integrated option. But you can also say time to live, 30 days, or you can do a custom time period based on the list you upload. I'm reminding you that the list you upload has to be a .csv file. No platforms these days take Excel files. You can make them in Excel or Google Sheets, but they have to be formatted as CSV in order to be uploaded, and they have to also have proper headings. So that heading has to say offer or promo code or coupon so that the system will understand what they are, and then they will have a list from there. So then you would click select a file. And in your file, it should basically be very bare bones. It should have one column. That column has a header, as I said, and then all your promo codes listed there. So it's up to you to be savvy enough to realize how many promo codes may be used and that you may have to upload a new promo code list at some point. Down here, you have the auto apply link. This is where you would have the promo code that is inserted into a message would link and also auto apply it, which is pretty unique. You have to provide the code here and it will shorten it to you once it's actually in the message. It'll become a short link. Down here, I always advise adding UTM parameters, and those, generally speaking, are going to be under UTM content, message name. Under UTM term, it's going to be message ID. So you can replay this at any point at time during the video to get that back again, but I strongly advise using this for tracking. And then you would click create. Right here, I can't create it because I don't have a URL right now. So I can click auto apply a link. I'm going to toggle that off, and then we can go ahead and actually create it. That does not have any in the list because we did not upload a file, but if we had uploaded a file and say there were 500 codes in there that were each unique, it would show here, and then it would toggle and actually show you in real time how they're being used, which is pretty unique. And that's basically how you create offers in Attentive, aside from the integrated platform method, which I will provide a guide for that.